In the digital realm where shadows reside, a channel unfolds with nowhere to hide. The Grim Reaper Network, a name whispered low, on YouTube's grand stage, a spectral show. You're scrolling through shorts or a long-form deep dive, watching the moments where the spirits revive. So hit that like button, don't you delay, for every dark chuckle, come what may. Subscribe to the channel, let the bell ring clear, and all videos click, banish all fear. From the realm of the living to the great beyond, your digital devotion, a lasting bond. From ancient folklore to modern day fright, each video a journey bathed in dim light. The Reaper's insights, profound and astute, on life and on death, a curious pursuit. Perhaps a tutorial on scythe-wielding art, or interviews with phantoms playing their part. So hit that like button, don't you delay, for every dark chuckle, come what may. Subscribe to the channel, let the bell ring clear, and all videos click, banish all fear. From the realm of the living to the great beyond, your digital devotion, a lasting bond. The algorithms watch the data they crave, your engagement a signal, a wave. Each thumbs up you give, a spectral applause, encouraging content, defying all laws. So embrace the macabre with a ghoulish delight, as you journey with death through the day and the night. So hit that like button, don't you delay, for every dark chuckle, come what may. Subscribe to the channel, let the bell ring clear, and all videos click, banish all fear. From the realm of the living to the great beyond, your digital devotion, a lasting bond. So keep watching on, with your screen glowing bright, on the Grim Reaper Network, day and through night. And remember, dear viewer, with a smile or a sigh, to hit that like button as the shadows float by.
Police are hunting a man who allegedly pleased himself over some avocados in Waitrose. Shop staff were reportedly forced to throw away trays of the fruit following the disturbing incident.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, as my friend Mama Bear would say. Welcome, all of you, to the Grim Reaper Network. And just want to say thanks to El Perro for stopping by, Inferno, Mama Bear, and of course, Psyche from Psyche Awakens TV. We get on quite well. He's a tarot reader, and he's got me pretty well on that one. That was brilliant. Inferno, good to see you. Andrea, fantastic. Thank you for dropping in by. So what we go, I haven't really got anything planned. I just thought I'd better do a show. I've not done one for a while, you know. But anyway, let's do a little bit of I don't know, bit of music, shall we say? Why not? Indeed. Oh yeah, this always goes well.
When I was a little bitty boy, my grandmother bought me a cute little toy. Silver bells hanging on a string. She told me it was my ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling. my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then mama took me to grammar school, but I stopped off in the vestibule. Every time the bell would ring, catch me playing with my ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Oh, that is beautiful. You know what I heard? I heard two girls over here singing in harmony. That's all right, buddy. This is a free country. Live like you want to live, baby. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna knock it, dog. Yeah, freedom. Yes, sir. There's one guy right over here singing mine, too. That's all right, brother. Yes, sir. You got it right, baby. Ain't nobody gonna bother you. Tell you. Once I was climbing the garden wall. I slipped and had a terrible fall. I fell so hard I heard bells ring, but held on to my ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. You know that's a future parliament out there saying, oh yeah, Once I was swimming across Turtle Creek, man, them snappers all around my feet. Sure was hard swimming across that thing with both hands holding my ding-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. That's so beautiful. I think it's a beautiful little song, really I do. And guess what? Everybody's still not singing. There's a few right down front here that's not singing. We're gonna dedicate this verse to those who will not sing. Yes, sir. This here song, it ain't so sad. The cutest little song you ever had. Those of you who will not sing, you must be playing with your own ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Oh, your own ding-a-ling, your own ding-a-ling. We saw you playing with your ding-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling. Everybody sing. I wanna play with my everybody. My ding-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling. So you're playing with your ding-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling. Everybody sing. I wanna play with my everybody. My ding-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling. Slow down. I wanna play everybody with my ding-a-ling.
Okay, welcome to Mama Bear and welcome to El Perro, who is actually playing with his own ding-a-ling.
I was. You caught me, man. You caught me. What's up, my brother?
Well, I'll tell you what, some in the chat must have been doing so.
I think they all were. And any ladies down there, I think they was helping out.
Yeah. Chuck Berry, you know, that song got banned here.
And there ain't no shame in it, ladies. It's a natural.
Well, you know, we're going to rename Grim. We are going to rename Grim.
Oh, bit of day.
Yeah, no, we're going to rename you.
Go on.
We're going to give you no name given.
No name given.
We're going to rename him to no name given.
You know what? I'll take that on my license.
Yep,
There you go.
We're going to name you to no name given.
Okay.
And I was so excited when that tune come on. Chuck Berry, 1972, took me all the way back to 7 years old, rocking and rolling. Yeah.
When you come back here to the U.S. again, I'm going to let you use my address.
Okay. Thank you. No name given. There you go.
Show the screen. Show my screen.
Oh.
And we're going to apply for a license for you.
There you go.
We're going to get you a CDL.
Even I can get a license with that.
Yep, we're going to get you a CDL. We're going to get you a CDL.
Yeah, get your name. Get your name legally changed.
No.
Well, I can't. No, I don't have to give my name.
You don't have to, because you can get a license with no name given.
I'll have to
So-
check that out. I ain't never heard of that, but I'll have to check that out.
This is a legal license here in New York State, in the state of California. This is a legal license. They just picked up a whole bunch of them in Oklahoma.
Yep.
Interesting.
Notice how most of the address or part of the address is blacked out, and the date of birth is as well. But this was issued, folks, a live one on the 14th of April 2025.
Yes.
And it expires on the 26th of May 2028. So no name given can use that license and be a commercial driver.
Yes. Look up the governor of Oklahoma, because he posted 8 of them. And you notice the little star in the corner? That happens to be a real ID. They can go on in federal buildings, military bases, and fly on commercial airlines.
Well, do you know, I'll tell you something, right? If that means that I can get that as an ID, can you imagine the fun I can have when I get stopped by the police?
Yes. You believe that? They got 8 of them in the state of Oklahoma over the weekend on the I-40. Can you believe that?
Brilliant.
This is
John
totally
Blanchard,
real.
how are you doing, sir? Good to see you. You're doing the rounds as well, Mama Bear. Everyone's saying hello to you.
Hi, John. Hi, everybody. How are you guys? This
Johnny
is
Fever.
unbelievable.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That. So I'm going to go by no name given now. And the crying clown is just looking and thinking. You can see the brain cell working overtime. Oh, hang on. I'll credit you with a brain cell. Sorry about that.
Hello, everybody. Yes, it was chopped off this morning.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the bravest woman I know, because she's about to undertake a set of treatments that I would never wish on my worst enemy.
Yes,
And that includes you, Crying Cloud. No, seriously. She's booked in for some serious treatment for the cancer, starting next week, if I remember right.
Yes, I
And
said next week.
I don't want to harp on it, but I will say this, right? You take 1 hour at a time when you start the treatment.
Yep.
And if you find that you are going to lose your hair, you let us know, and we will do a sponsored shave off. And now Pello there he doesn't have to put his hair on the line, just his mustache.
Yes, my hair was to my butt. And this morning, my sister-in-law came over, and we had a cutting party this morning, and we cut it off.
That's what I call it too. A party.
Yeah.
I do mine every 7 years.
What
we had
what,
coffee.
your hair or your mustache, sir?
My hair.
All right.
We had coffee.
The love is coming through.
Yes.
From everybody. I told you, there's so many people who are supporting you. It's unbelievable. It really is. It's great news. You know, everybody who knows you will be wishing you nothing but a speedy recovery.
Yep.
And the side effects aren't too bad for you.
We had coffee this morning, and we cut my hair off, and we joked, we laughed, and my brother picked on me.
Did you see when I get mine cut, I save the locks for locks of love. It's not specifically locks of love, but there's a local dresser that will take them for her program, and it works great.
I have lupus, and I've been going through treatments for lupus, and due to the fact that I have chemicals in my body and in my due to the lupus treatments, they won't accept it.
Yeah, and I'm familiar with that too. And on the topic, just officially 3 weeks ago, cancer free.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Right.
See, told you before. Told you this, haven't I? You can beat it. If he can do it, anyone can do it. And I've known El Barro for a long time under different names, and I'm still waiting to get his sodding soul.
My primary doctor is 7 years cancer-free. I know a couple other people was diagnosed 24 years ago with lung cancer, and they are cancer-free.
Yep.
So
it can be beat. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I come from a family of cancer. And unfortunately, I've lost both of my parents to cancer. Different kinds of cancer, but I've lost both my parents to cancer. My father had lung cancer, my mother had colon cancer, and but they were on late stage cancer when it was found. So I'm early stage. So mine's a good prognosis.
Yep, I got you in my prayers, sister.
So I'm in early prognosis. So we're going with the early prognosis. My spirits are high. I'm positive. I've got great support from everybody here and great support from my family.
Well, I'm going to say, do you remember a few years ago when a little song was put out, right, and a video, and it was back in the day when you smoked? You don't now, but we'll brush over that one, right? But this is just to remind you that even back then, we still loved you, and we're always going to love you, and we're always going to be there for you. Mama Bear told me.
Whiskey with your water or sugar with your tea? What are these crazy questions that they're asking of me? This is the wildest party that there ever could be. Oh, don't turn on the light, 'cause I don't wanna see. Mama Bear told me to have fun. Mama Bear told me not to come. Mama Bear said that ain't no way to have fun. Mama Bear open up the window, let some air into this room. I think I'm almost choking on the smell of stale perfume. And that cigarette you're smoking about to scare me half to death. Mama Bear, open up the window, let me catch my breath. Mama Bear told me to have fun. Mama Bear told me not to come. Mama Bear said that ain't no way to have fun. Radio is blasting. Mama Bear, someone's beating on the door. Our hostess is not lasting. She's out on the floor. I've seen so many things here I ain't never seen before. I don't know what it is, but I don't wanna see no more. Mama Bear told me to have fun. Mama Bear told me not to come. Mama Bear said that ain't no way to have fun.
And there you go. Just for you, Mother Bear.
That's an oldie.
Yes.
You do a lot. You do a lot of your own video generations, don't you?
Well, sort of. I try to cheat where possible.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I dropped a note in the back. I got a couple of videos. I'm just now getting into it myself, and there's a couple 45-second videos if you don't mind if we could review them. Get some
I have no problem whatsoever, so long as it meets the requirements as laid down by our masters.
Oh yeah, clean and respectable.
That's fine. I don't mind showing them.
Let's start with this one first.
I could really deal with somebody else doing this. Okay, so that one you want. All right.
Yep. Let me know what you think, guys.
And you thought these panels were your safe space, huh? What makes you think this is not a clown show? When you invite a clown to your house, then expect a circus by proxy. And if you don't like the fanfare and the elephant in the room, you can just leave. There's no crying in here, and if you do, things get real serious. All it takes is one bad day to reduce the sanest man to lunacy.
Welcome to the Slippery Pickle Bar and Grill, where the atmosphere is light and reasonable, just like the staff and customers. And the food and drink menus are simple and amendable. Just give us your suggestions. Along with food and drinks, we have darts, pool, and other games for social gatherings. Open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sunday to Thursday and 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. So stop in at 341 Fletcher Avenue in Waterloo. We would love to serve you some fun.
All right.
They both have a couple little glitches in them. I'm not great at the transitions yet, but getting there. Not bad for doing it for about a month.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you get the sync right, then it'd be fine.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. The clown one I was able to do just a voice generation, but you notice the voice itself wasn't consistent. So I'm working on that. And then on the pickle one, I got the consistent voice, but there were a couple glitches in the editing. So slow but sure, and practice and learning the different platforms, Whisk and Google AI voice generator and things like that. It's been fun and frustrating at the same time.
Yes, yeah. What software are you using?
I'm using Google AI Flow.
I've not tried it. I've used others, but I've not tried that one. But yeah, I mean, Google's getting into everything these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I must admit, apart from a few glitches, which you're going to get every now and again anyway, I thought they were quite good. I mean, the clown one suits you down to the round.
Yeah, I like that one best.
I mean, you've had so many names on here.
Yeah, I've only got 30 channels, guys.
Exactly.
And I noticed we've got shit show in the chat.
AC, yeah, AC's dropped in. Said hello. Nice.
I did a AI generation here about just over a month ago. I did a song on Singify called Shit Show. And then I turned around, and when I was looking it up for my channel to see if it posted, it gave me Shit Show's channel. So I've been over watching Shit Show as well. But it was just winky dink. I wrote a song called Shit Show, and it's spelled the same way.
Yeah. Well, you see, the thing is, with AC, he's all for the drama in a lot of ways, but he's also entertaining as well.
Well, yeah, and that's what I liked about him. He knows it's a shit show. That's why he called the channel shit show.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, Andrea says, I thought that they were pretty good. It's all about enjoying what you're doing. Good job. There you go.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Andrea.
That is from a neutral point of view, and I will say it's also an honest point of view. Mama Bear, did you?
I thought they were good.
Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you. And thanks, Inferno.
Now, Mama Bear, Inferno, we've got Andrea. They're all giving their own honest opinions. They are not my opinions. They are theirs. You know, I am not responsible for what is said on this show. More or less, say whatever you like. However, that was good.
Well, considering it's a shit show.
Well, yeah. I mean, even I can do things like that.
Well,
Produce a shit show.
It's amazing how much this is waking up my imagination. You know, I spent the last 10 years doing all the legal, lawful study shit, you know. So it piqued my interest on the license there, no given name or no name given. And
Yeah.
but you know, it still does not beat my favorite. You guys probably not familiar with what I carry in my wallet, being the kind of guy I am. This is what I carry in my wallet for ID. They have fun with it too.
Oops, sorry, wrong one. I'll get right in a minute. There we go. I forgot. StreamYard has changed slightly, so you hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
And it's like, where the hell am I?
Yeah.
Andrea just says that she's totally honest, and basically, if she thought it was crap, she'd tell you. I don't want to see.
I'm the same way, Andrea. If I don't like something, I'll say it.
Oh, and don't I know it?
Yeah, he knows it very
Mama
well.
Bear is one of the few people who has this way of telling you off, even though she doesn't actually say it. I've seen it happen to so many people in the past. She's yet to do it to me. She just calls me names. Some of them are quite nice as well, but
subtly to him.
Subtle.
Very
You
subtle.
don't know the word subtle. You don't know what it means. You're about as subtle as a brick.
No.
Tied to a one-legged person being thrown in a canal.
You know what? Kiss my grits.
Whatever rocks your boat is fine.
That's from Mel's Diner days. Kiss my grit.
Yeah. You know how to kiss my grits?
Mama Bear, you still make me laugh. You always will do. All you have to do is put your camera up. Who said that? I gotta wait for the middle finger, folks. Oh, I got two of them. Yeah. You see, Mama Bear has a subtle way, as I say, about as subtle as a brick, you know. I mean, she's worse when she's not on StreamYards. Tell you. We go into Jitsi, we have a conversation, and then all of a sudden
Kiss my grits.
stars.
Hey,
Okay.
Oklahoma.
All right. Got a question for the panel. So, guys, what do you think of the government in the UK? Be honest.
If they're the same as the government in America,
Hi, Oklahoma.
we definitely need to do some work as a body of people.
Right, okay. So Mama Bear just laughs when we mention the UK government. She
Okay.
knows my opinion on it, but I'm going to keep it nice. Ish.
My great grandmother is from England. She's an English lady.
Is that the posh area?
My
Yeah,
grandfather.
Mountain Girl, we're fucking with you, or should I call you No Name Network? You missed the beginning, I think.
I sent that to Northwoods.
Oh, that's all right then. They'll get it.
Yeah.
I'm applying for a license in New York, apparently, when I next go over. And the name that I shall give is No Name Given.
Yeah.
And I don't have to change my name, just refuse to give it. Now, that is protection of the Fourth Amendment.
Otto the watchdog got
Yeah.
arrested in Paris.
Oh, dear. In Paris? Hey, hang on. Got arrested in Paris, Texas. Do you know what? I never even knew there was a Paris in Texas. That's a way to find out. Well, hopefully they won't be charged and they'll just be let go. So
in the United States, you're probably, with popular names like that, world cities, you're probably going to find a city named that in every state.
Yeah.
When I went over, I'll tell you the truth, I was amazed that the area I was going to had so many towns and little areas named after cities over here. And it was like, why? Can't you think of your own names? Why nick ours? But anyway, I want to get back to this question. I mean, how can I answer this and be totally honest? Right.
Well, I'm going to let you answer. I'm going to drop out. I got to grab a nap. I really appreciate you letting me up, and be blessed, brother. Miss you.
No problem. You take care and get a good sleep. Okay.
Night,
Tell Mama Bear, just you and me. Better not tell the wife. Go on, sorry.
Cussing public dumb cops.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the way it is, they're idiots, full stop. Put them in a uniform, and they suddenly become total morons. Okay, so what do I think of the British government? Not a lot. I don't agree with any government allowing so many individuals to come into this country illegally, house them, give them a benefit, all paid for by my tax, and they get free medical treatment and everything else. Oh, not to mention a phone. You know, enough said, I think, on that one. Keir Starmer is a banker. It's as simple as that.
Yep.
You know,
and he's bankrupting he's bankrupting every citizen and all the senior citizens and the farmers, and he's bankrupting the country. Yeah, we are on our knees. We are, actually, and the world looks on. Yeah, well, the world couldn't give a flying crap because other governments are saying, we don't want them, but you've got to have them. No, we don't want them. Ridiculous. Yeah, and
but
the funny thing is we have no budget, and we're on shutdown. But our Congress, our senators, and our House are being paid. They are being paid, but everybody else in the government is not being paid.
I don't understand how they can do that.
Because it's the way it's wrote.
Yeah.
That needs to change.
Yeah, but I mean, they're employed by the government, so they're still going to get a wage, or they should do.
But they have to wait until there's a budget passed.
See, there's no budget for them, theoretically, to be paid.
But they get paid. if our military and everybody else is not getting paid, they shouldn't get paid.
Well, it's a good question. We have to ask, how much does the people in the government cream off the top? Well, obviously, you see, if it's a pint of pasteurized milk, you remember back in the day, all cream rose to the top, and that was always the best. That tasted unique, right? And it was great. Now, you don't get it. Why? Because the fat cats have already took it. It's the same in life as it is in government.
Now, here in the U.S., we have the House, Congress, and the Senate. Now, there's another little thing inside there that pays them also, besides what we pay them to represent us. Do you know who they are, Grim?
You pay them to represent you. Are they the lobbyists?
You got it. The lobbyists sit there.
See?
The lobbyists pay them. The first phone call they get in the morning is not their secretary or their wives or their children. It's the lobbyists calling them. Oh, do you remember you got to do this for us today on your way to the office or when you get to the office? Because remember, we're going to pay for your family's vacation, or we're going to pay for your child's education this month, or we're going to do this, or we're going to do that. We're going to pay for your mama's hospice bill, or we're going to pay for your this, or we're going to pay for that, because they're going to get paid by those lobbyists.
It's not classed as payment, it's a gift.
Oh no, yeah, it's a gift.
It's a gift, and it's so technically they're not paid twice, but in reality they don't have to pay out for certain things, as Mama Bear has stated, because the lobbyists will pay for it, and in return they expect you, as a member of the government, to be on their side and pass whatever it is they want, not what the people want.
Bingo.
Now remember, folks, the government was put in place by the people for the people.
Yeah,
back
they
in
don't.
1776.
You're right, Andrea. It's the same thing's happening in the UK.
There you go.
The unions and the people that want them pay what they want and give them stuff to the labor union and this union and that union. You vote the way we want you to vote, and you say what we want you to say when they're in Parliament.
Yeah, we've got union representation, etc. It's supposed to be for the people. Unfortunately, due to past prime ministers, the unions don't really have any power these days. Whereas at one time they could call everybody out on strike at the snap of their fingers, and that would have caused problems for the economy. So a past prime minister who will remain nameless, but Margaret Thatcher rings a bell. She brought out anti-union laws.
Wait a minute. Well, allegedly.
No, she actually did it.
Well, no, we're going to say allegedly, so that we
all right then.
Strikes.
Oh, yeah, sorry. See what I mean? I get told off on my own show.
Allegedly. Come on. I'm protecting you.
Okay, so here's a good question. Do you think unions are now outdated? Depends on what the union is for. Right? If the union is there to protect people in work and to represent them in work, then I have no issues. Right? I do have an issue with calling strikes for people who are well paid so they can get more money, because all that does is cause problems for the public. Going to cause a problem for the government, not the public. That way you might actually get a lot of support for whatever it is you're trying to do. But that's only my opinion. Mama Bear might say something totally different.
No, you're right on.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in the union. I'm going to be doing some training that I've already done in the past so I can represent work colleagues in the workplace.
As long as they're really representing the people.
Yeah, well, someone's got an issue, they'll come to me. I'll represent them in a meeting. So whether that be due to sickness that they've had, or whether that be a disciplinary, or whether they want to have flexi working or something like that, I'll find the policy, understand the policy better than them.
Right.
And I've done it for years and years. For the last few years, I've been a bit busy doing other things, so I've not had the opportunity. But I'm now back to where I was at one point, and I've been into a few meetings, and I'll tell you now, although they may have been lost, they've gone, oh, didn't know that. Oh, the law says that, does it? Yes, and you can ignore it, and then we'll take it on to something else.
We have some unions that overstep that.
Right.
Very overstep where the union should be. And
they're more on the size of the bosses or themselves?
They overstep themselves within the union, and they are not good fit in the union.
Oh,
when they try to overstep themselves and they don't work for the people within the union, and they try to politicize the union, the union no longer works.
You see, the unions over in America are totally different to the unions over here, and they're set up. But yeah, problem with unions are they're practically funded by the government, so they aren't unbiased. Is that a concern?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, yes. I can't say that over here because I've never known the government to fund any unions. However, what I would say is that over in the States, they get money from lobbyists and various others, etc. And they go to the government cap in hand and they tip the head and they go, and who do you want us to screw next, Donald?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
That becomes a problem.
Yeah.
It becomes a problem. When the government steps into the unions, it becomes a problem.
I mean,
railroad. Look what happened to East Palestine. The government stepped in and the people got screwed.
Yeah.
And now the people, the settlement that the government stepped in and gave to those people, they're finding out that settlement is useless and the people are getting screwed.
And what are the people doing about it?
They're suing they're getting out of that settlement and they're suing everybody separately. They're suing the railroad separately because they're getting screwed over medically.
Oh, partially funded. Okay. Same difference. It's fine. All I'll say is that in the world of unions and local government and national government, I would say that there are allegedly a lot of brown paper envelopes being handed around, which are sealed.
Yep.
You know, what's inside them is I'll leave that to for your own imagination.
Yep.
You know.
Oh my Lord! I found out where you can live with your no name given.
All right.
You can live in No Name, Colorado.
Is there a town called No Name? Fuck me, that's my French.
Yes, there is No Name, Colorado, so you can live with.
Only in America would you have a town which is called No Name.
Yes, No Name, Colorado.
Oh, brilliant. What? How many people live there, or is there no census there?
I don't know. I don't know, but we got to look it up though. because I was
Listen,
looking.
if anyone can find it, Mama Bear can. So that's different. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh my God. No Name Colorado.
Well, while you're looking at that, I'm going to play a little song. Death is the only certainty.
Shadows creep and grow in the midnight glow. Whispers in the night, cold wind takes its flight. Footsteps near your door, chill down to the core. Can't escape his gaze, lost within the maze. The Grim Reaper calls in the darkened halls. No time left to run. Your end has begun. Eyes like empty voids. Silent fear deployed. Breath shallow and fast. Moments never last. Heartbeat slowing down. Feel the phantoms frown. No mercy in sight. Vanishing from light. Nowhere to turn. What you gonna do? The Grim Reaper is here. He's come for you. The Grim Reaper calls in the darkened halls. No time left to run. Your end has begun. Beware! The Grim Reaper is here. Whoa! Fuck him. Whoa! Now, if you can run. Run. No time left to run. Your end has begun. Your end has begun. Your end has begun. Beware.
Now you know you got no place to run.
117 people. When the Reapers lived there, there'd be 119.
Yeah. Or something like that, you know.
Oh no, we got to have Miss Daisy there, so there'll be 120.
Oh dear me, we got the giggles.
Well, I was looking up funny names for towns in the U.S. And some of these names are hilarious. Are totally hilarious. Some of these names. Why not North Carolina? Ding Dong, Texas. Intercourse, Pennsylvania. Boring, Oregon. Truth or Consequences. Accident. Santa Claus. Embarrassment, Minnesota.
Andrew, if there's no name given, then you can't actually charge no name.
Yeah.
And welcome to Michelle. Thanks for dropping in. I'll put your link out if anybody wants to go over and say hello and subscribe. Please do so. A lot of people who drop in, you can see they've got mod status. They can drop anybody's link. I have no problem whatsoever. You want to advertise? Yeah, come here. We don't care. After all, we're no name.
Yeah.
No name given. Oh, what? Hey, should we change the channel to that?
Yeah.
No network name given. Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, the trolls would love that, wouldn't they?
Yeah, really.
You know,
No name given and no name Colorado.
we do have the occasional troll that drops in. I have no problem with trolls dropping in and saying hello, but if they start being a nuisance, you've got my permission. If you're blue or if you're a super mod, managing mod, I don't care. Time them out. 24 hours to cool the heels, and we just say thanks for attending. But we put them back under the bridge at night with a blanket and a hot water bottle, and we make sure that they're warm. We do it all over again the following day. A happy troll is a good troll.
I don't give hot water bottles. I give cool baths.
No, you just shoot them, I know, but I mean, allegedly. You have no time for trolls.
No, I
Some
don't.
trolls can be funny.
I
Not
don't.
often. I mean, some trolls are very pink, red, blue, orange.
No, I
You know.
don't.
And he might even like tacos. You never know.
I just have a great old time.
Sorry?
I'm the mean one.
Oh yeah. Well, no. You and I have this understanding that
Yeah.
when there's a troll around, it's either you or me, and it's a race to get them.
So one of these days, I'm going to be a rogue mod.
Oh, yeah. Not here, you're not. So in the UK, wanting to push digital ID identification being compulsory. Do you have anything like that in America? I think that's called your driving license.
Okay. I am going to be truthful and honest. Let me find it. Here in the U.S., when I registered to vote, I am a registered voter. Okay?
Is it a legal requirement to register?
No.
Okay.
When I registered to vote, I got this little thing in the mail. Okay? And it's a voter's registration card.
Yep.
Mailed it to me.
Nice.
They mailed me a voter's registration card.
A bogus.
Got it in the mail. And it gives where I have to vote, what district I'm in. It states what party I'm enrolled in, my registration number, my registration date, the date it was issued, that I'm eligible to vote in the primary and the general election, and when the polls are opened, the whole 9 yards, where my polling place is, everything.
Mm-hmm.
What the Board of Election county it's in, everything. It's mailed to me in the state of New York.
Yes, I'm waiting for the punchline.
I get one. Everybody in the state of New York is issued one.
Do you vote in the state of New York?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. I thought that was a punchline.
You are
You
issued
didn't.
one when you register to vote.
Well,
When you move and change your address, you are issued one. Because I moved, that's why they sent me a new one.
that's
So
very
you
nice.
a voter's ID card in the state of New York. So do we get IDs? Yes, in the state of New York.
Yeah, well, what they're trying to do is similar to what's happened in Denmark and a few other places, Germany, over in Europe. It started originally by the last government, the Tory government, and it was shelved as a bad idea because it couldn't work. So Starmer's now decided, oh, guess what? We'll introduce this and we'll make it compulsory if you want to work. because employers can only accept the digital ID. They can't accept the national insurance number. Why, I hear you ask? Because the national insurance number, which is the equivalent of the social security number in America, doesn't die when you do.
Now,
So there is a black market for these, and all it does is confirm that you pay tax. That's it. Because they use that until you end up being paid in somebody else's name, right? But proof that you do exist. So I can understand to a certain extent what he's trying to do.
now,
And I think it needs tightening up, but forcing people to download the app, put in your personal details, etc., which, by the way, is your national insurance number and maybe a copy of your driving license or even a passport if it's been issued, but some sort of identification that IDs you as that person.
now,
Well,
our Social Security
it doesn't
system
work.
has been hacked. Our Social Security system has been hacked. People have gotten other people's Social Security numbers and have used them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Because
same here.
Social Security numbers that says on them for the illegals that have gone into our Social Security office are supposed to be valid for work only with DHS authorization. That's
Department of Homeland Security. Yeah.
That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
But people have gotten Social Security numbers of citizens and are using those Social Security numbers.
Brilliant, isn't it?
And are using them. And just like here in New York, you can walk into DMV and get your driver's license being an illegal. And on those little machines, do you want to register to vote?
No, jeez.
Check yes, fill out the registration form, and you are registered to vote.
Even though you're illegal.
And you get that little handy dandy card mailed to you.
Oh, and it's sweet.
And as I showed you earlier, you get a license with no name given sent to you with a real ID.
And a voting paper which says no name given.
And I have a real ID license. To get my real ID license, I had to show my birth certificate. I had to show my address. I had 3-4 different IDs I had to show to get my real ID.
That makes so much sense.
Now, I have one where I can travel anywhere. I can cross into Canada. I can cross into Mexico. That's what I have for an ID.
There you go. Andrew's does point out a few things. It's concerning because systems go down and you're not able to access systems such as banking and NHS. They are rare, but it does happen.
Okay,
right?
Let's go to that one. That's a good one.
Hang on. And now comes the rumorville. Okay. We hear all the time about Russia and China being able to hack the systems.
Yesterday, Canada wouldn't let a single 18-wheeler in the country.
Why?
Because their system crashed.
Oh, right.
Their system crashed and they wouldn't let a single 18-wheeler in there.
Yep. So it is an interesting thing, right, Mama Bear, from Andrea. So, Mama Bear, you have a paper trail But with a digital ID, you wouldn't have a paper trail. This is true, but in order to get the ID, a digital ID over here, you'd have to produce 2 or 3 or 4 or more pieces of paper to say you are who you are.
The back of my license, and I'm going to cover part of it. You see
Yeah,
the
be
back
careful.
of it? That's why part of it's covered. See the back of it?
Yeah.
That's all my information.
Huh.
It's already on my license.
Well, you could use your license just to go and vote. You
Everything,
need to have a piece of paper.
all my information is already on my license. Everything is on my license.
Hang on a second. So let me just work this out. You've got all the information on your license. You've applied to vote, and they send you out separate information, but you didn't need it anyway because with your license, that's proof of ID.
Yep.
So if you got proof of ID, you can go and vote, but you have to register first. How strange is that?
Yep.
But on the subject of voting, here's a good question for you. Who wins? Is it first past the post that gets the most voting votes that wins, and they become now part of the government, whether that be federal, state, or local? But my argument is it doesn't matter who you vote for because the government always gets back in.
Yeah.
And the other concern I have at the moment is you've got Donald Trump signing all these different executive orders over there, which will be rubber stamped in the 2 houses because he's got the majority in both, allegedly, right? He's got the lobbyists on his side, right? So really, he doesn't need to sign it as an executive order. He could just turn around and say, this is law.
No.
Like a true dictator does.
The courts are overturning a lot of his executive orders.
Oh, that's good. Has he made the executive order that you go to invade Russia yet? Oh, he's on the brink of war, that guy.
A lot of the executive orders are being overturned.
In the UK, if you don't vote, your vote transfers automatically over to the government in power. Okay, this is an interesting one. This, I would disagree with that because at the last parliamentary election, general election, only 30% of those registered to vote voted. Those who didn't vote didn't have a say in it at all.
Really?
But out of that 30% that voted, right, the winning party overall was Labour, but there was actually more votes cast against Labour than there were for. But our stupid system doesn't pick that up, and they say, oh, that's meaningless. Hang on. If only 30% of those who have registered to vote and have towed the line and don't want to get fined £1,000 for not registering, if only 30% of the electorate vote and Starmer won the so-called government seats because he happened to be in charge of the Labour Party, right? But when you count the actual votes that voted against him or against the winning candidate, right, there was more that voted against than actually won. But because we've got this first past the post situation, it doesn't come into it at all, plays no part of it. So I don't think the government, this government's ever had a mandate from the electoral role. because people aren't interested. But this digital ID is a way of the government keeping tabs on you, because guess what? It's on your phone. And if it's on your phone, they can track you. So I don't care whether it's an Apple phone or an Android phone. It can be tracked.
Yeah.
So they're watching you, and they're watching everything you do. Now, that's what's going to be the issue for me. You know?
Yeah.
Who calls the shots, Trump or the members of the cabinet, such as the heads of department? Trump at the end of the day, I would say.
Trump has right now the Republicans hold all the cabinets. They're head of the House, Congress, and the Senate, which is the Republicans.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jerry, good to see you.
Trump is a Republican. So the Republican Party controls all.
Yeah.
Which is basically Trump.
Yeah. Hey, I've got a joke for you, Mamba Bear. Right. Cast yourself forward 20 years from now. Well, maybe less. Anyway, Trump passes, and he gets to the pearly gates of heaven, and St. Peter turns up and says, downstairs. You're not allowed in here. You've been a bad mother, you know what I mean? Anyway, so he gets downstairs, and Satan turns around to him and says, okay, you've got a choice of 3 rooms you can go into. And whichever room you go in, right, the person who's in there, who is doing the same thing constantly, will get a reprieve, and we'll let them out, and you stay there. And Trump turns around and says, okay, fair enough. First room he goes in, and he sees Barack Obama there, living his life in his so-called wonderful world. And he's looking at, Trump looks in and he goes, nah, that's not for me. That's too nice, too pretty, and it's too much of a political issue for me to do that. I can't let him out. So he goes to the next room and he finds JFK there. And he goes, I'd love to take his place, but I wouldn't want to be reminded all the time of being shot. So he goes to the third room and he sees Joe Biden there. And what's that girl's name? Monica
Lewinsky.
That's the one. Anyway, she's doing what she's always done, but this time she doesn't leave any stains, right? And Trump turns around and he goes, well, out of the 3, I think this room would be the best one because I could live with that. Anyway, the devil turns around and says, in you go, and turns around to Monica and says, out. You got a reprieve. That's subtle.
Yeah.
But if you know, I heard it on YouTube. I can't actually say that it's one of mine. It's not, and I thought it was funny. But I got a warped sense of humor.
Yeah. Okay, Andrea, to answer your question, to the decision about the nuclear button, the top military advisors, the Secretary of Defense, the chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff has a meeting. The president carries the football by a military aide containing the communication tools and a code book to authorize a launch. A confirmation by code is stored in a separate card known as a biscuit. The order is sent to the Pentagon, a strategy code, is executed. But there is a lot of strategy in the war room, what they call the war room here in the U.S., is authorized, but the decision maker is the President of the United States, who has the sole authority to authorize use of the nuclear weapons as the chief and commander in chief, the commander in chief. But before that is done, there's a process. It involves top military and political advisors, the chief of defense, chairman of joint chiefs, and all that before anything is done. So there is a whole process that is done before that even happens. And that's a last resort.
Imagine yourself in a situation where you've got the president up in the air, right? And he's flying around. All of a sudden, the Ruskies or the Chinese declare war against the people in the West. I would hate to be in a situation where he makes that decision on his own with only a little bit of information, but it does. I think that at the end of the day, it's going to be his decision, and I think he's in the mood. He's the one president who I think would actually hit the button without even thinking about it, because I don't think he's got any morals from that point of view.
China, the chairman of the Central Military Commission, is believed to be the ultimate authority for the nuclear use.
I mean, well, let's face it, Americans don't mind dropping bombs on so-called military sites.
Oh, this one's interesting. The United Kingdom. The Prime Minister is the only person who can authorize the use of the UK nuclear weapons.
Yep. Even the king can't. The king has nothing to do with it, luckily.
Just the Prime Minister.
Yep.
Keir Starmer's the only one that can authorize it.
Yeah, he's too left. He won't do it. He hasn't got the stomach for it.
Yo, you guys in trouble.
But imagine if he did.
You guys in trouble. Russia.
Would you trust that man?
No, I don't trust him. That's why I said you guys in trouble.
Mm.
Russia. Putin's the only one that has the sole authorization to do the strike. France, the president of France, is a sole authorization for nuclear use.
I didn't even know they had nuclear weapons in France. Just to clarify, Andrea, I am not a royalist in any way, shape, or form. And when I heard that Charlie was going to be taking the name King Charles III, I changed it to King Charles III. Play on words, but yeah, I mean, that to me is what it is.
Wait a minute. Would you guys please take this dumb shit that's over here in the U.S. back?
No, you've got him.
I'm sick of it.
When he goes round, right, on these visits, the first thing he does is inspect all the toilets. He goes round and goes, that smells fresh.
He's such a dumb shit.
Okay. Well, they're all the same. I mean, to be honest, I think Harry should be king. He had the right idea. He told the royal family where to get off.
No. Harry's so far up somebody's ass that she stops fast. They're gonna have to freaking use a freaking record to get him out.
Well, don't forget she did play a lawyer when she was acting.
Record to pull him out.
No, I mean, listen. For me, you can get rid of the royal family. They're nothing but a waste of taxpayers' money, in my opinion. You know, as it was recently said to me, right? Charlie put out this. Well, we paid for his mother's funeral, the taxpayer. Then we paid out for him to have the crown reworked so it would sit on his head. And he's wearing the Star of India, which was nicked from India, and they want it back. And he said no. He's using it on his crown. Great relations we have with our foreign dignities, so we say, or the ex-world of the British Empire.
I hear they're throwing 2 out of the royals, and they're throwing them out of the house too.
2 royals being thrown out of the house?
Well, they're no longer royals because Mama threw them out of the royals, but they're throwing them out on the street.
Ah, you mean they could be homeless royals?
Yes, Andrew and his ex-wife.
Well, officially, we haven't seen the Epstein papers. However, there was something which was released a couple of days or so ago, which surprised me. Some news agency managed to get hold of the Epstein files or part of it. And apart from Andrew, who else do you think was named? There's only 2 names given.
She got paid a couple $1 million in the Epstein.
Yes. Well, Andrew's one. Who was the other one? Go on. Have a guess, Mama Bear.
Fergie. Allegedly, Fergie.
Yeah, nope. This was an American.
Oh.
Who's electrifying most of the time as well.
Oh, Harry's wife?
Elon Musk was reportedly listed in the Epstein files.
He came out and said that he was invited there, but he refused to go.
Well, I thought that, but then, I think he just mentioned it in the papers, to be honest.
He was invited to go, but he refused to go.
To be fair, once the Queen went, a lot of the Commonwealth wanted out. Well, yeah, I totally agree.
He said that he was invited to go, but he declined to go. He came right out and said, I didn't go. He was invited to go, but I did not go. And all the transcripts that I have seen and all the flight logs that I have seen, he has never been on any of the flight logs.
Well, I have to say, I'm not stirring anything. I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying what I saw.
Yeah.
And I was surprised.
I've been seeing flight logs now for over 1.5 years, and I've never seen his name on any flight logs. And
believe me, Mama Bear is our little inspector. She gets into everything and then comes back with loads of stuff. You ask her to do a recce on someone. Oh, she'll give you their life history. And I have got all of Diddy.
I have got all of Diddy's court papers. I have got Maxwell's court records. And if you think I'm joking, no, I'm not. I've got her court records. I've got Diddy's court records. I got Adams's court records.
Mama Bear, Inspector Crusoe.
I've got Adams court records from New York City. I got Diddy's court federal records. I got Maxwell's court records sitting here on my computer.
You remember the Pink Panther, folks, many, many years ago? And he had an Inspector Clouseau that was always getting into things that he shouldn't. Well, Mama Bear, I would say, is more like the Pink Panther, because she doesn't stop till she's got what she wants. And you can't stop her. You can't say, oh, no, that's enough. No. She'll find out more stuff. She actually breaks news before it hits the headlines sometimes. Did you know such and such? No. Next thing, she's, documentation's there. Wow.
Is Maxwell's where she should be? No, she should be in the jail she's in. She should be back where she should be. But she tried to get to work with dogs, and they refused it.
Well, I know she was trying to work an angle so she could get out of prison on a permanent basis.
She's in Texas jail, and she tried to work with animals, and they refused it.
Work with animals?
Yes, they refused.
So someone who is being convicted of heinous crimes and knowledge of such crimes, right, gets put inside, and she wants to work with animals. I'm so glad she wasn't given the authority to them poor animals. She'd have probably tried to sell them.
They refused it. Yep.
Allegedly. Right.
No, they refused it. I have the...
No. I'm talking about me. I know that those poor animals.
Do I feel she got the right sentence? No. Because she prostituted this woman. She was involved in prostitution. She should not get retried. And I got a feeling she's going to get a lesser sentence because she's working with the Trump.
Yeah.
I have a feeling she's going to get released.
Well, I'm hoping that's not the case, but I've got a feeling that she will end up being released. She'll have some sort of deal going on.
I have a feeling there's a deal because she got moved. Because she was in Maximum and then she got moved to Texas.
All right. Okay. No, I meant sentence was just what she got. She should have got more. Yeah, I agree. Life. And that life should have been cut short with the firing squad, in my opinion.
Yeah. Diddy is being sentenced this weekend.
What's the bet he gets a light sentence?
No, he's only going to get up to 11 years.
A light sentence.
Diddy will get up to 11 years. And the funny thing about Diddy is they're going to let him wear a button-up shirt, pants, a sweater, and shoes without shoelaces for his sentencing.
Yeah.
They're going to make him wear a jumpsuit, a jail jumpsuit for his sentencing.
Well, that'll be interesting. Let's see if he can wrap his way out of that one.
He will be sentenced the 3rd. They refused him a new trial. He is being sentenced the 3rd. So.
Okay, I'm just going to have a few minute break. I need to grab myself a drink. So while I'm muted up and possibly Mama Bear, but I was going to play a little song which is called Northwood's Groove.
The pine trees sway as the night takes hold. A cabin glow where stories unfold. Fingers strum strings like the breeze through the pines. A live connection through space and time. Northwoods Media, we're here tonight. Chat and music under soft moonlight. Voices rise. Music and chat in perfect flow. Northwoods live where the magic grows. Northwoods Media, we're here tonight. Chat and music under soft moonlight. Voices rise with the crackling fire. Together we spark a world to inspire. Whoa,
Right, there we go, a little music break. Holy Skunk. Hello.
Hello.
Well, I have another.
2
Great.
seconds, Mama Bear, because I've not met Holy Skunk before.
Me either. I have another great niece. She was born yesterday to 8 pounds, 8 ounces.
I'm trying to hear that beautiful thing.
Sorry, say that again.
I was trying to hear that beautiful thing.
Right, okay. Not sure where we're going with that one. You're on a loop, by the way, just sort of let you know.
Okay.
So, have a nice day. You know, I've got to say, sometimes you take chances.
Yeah.
But when you don't know the person and you're looking at them and it just doesn't look right, I'm sorry, no offense, Holy Skunk. I couldn't verify you. And the security on this no name given is so tight.
Oh, yeah,
It's unbelievable.
We are.
Okay, let's get back on track. What we're looking at here. Okay, so did he has to appeal? Of course he does. He's got the money. What else have we got here? AJM, thanks for dropping in again. You think a young girl from an island off Scotland suddenly marries one of the most influential people from New York? What's was by chance?
He's not married.
No, I didn't think that.
No, he's not married.
Oh, rumors always start this way, folks.
He hasn't gotten married. He's got a young baby. I don't even think the baby's a year old yet. But you know, he tried to get out because of his mother's illness. You know, they supposedly set up security for him at a residence in New York. They tried to set up security for him in his house in Florida. I know his plane's up for sale. His house is up for sale in California. Selling off a lot of things, but you know, nothing has sold yet. And there's been rumors that his house in California's got tunnels under it and they found bodies in it. That's all fake. That's all fake.
Fake news.
Because if they found bodies in it, they wouldn't have left so quick after they searched it and the people back into it. That they wouldn't have done that, because if they found bodies and stuff in it, they would have sealed the house off and they would have had the corners there and everything. That's all fake stuff that's been floating around the internet and YouTube and Twitter and
don't listen. Please don't listen to everything you hear on YouTube.
And
not unless Mother Bear's giving you, because you know it's factual. Allegedly.
It was floating on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and everything.
Trump's mother has the Jewish side through birth. His father's was German aristocracy, kept under the table. Okay.
I've
Can't
never,
say that. I can't comment on it because I can't confirm or deny.
I've never researched his family.
But Mama Bear, you might have a bit of free time in the next couple of weeks or so. You know, now you know what you can do. Look at Trump's family. Mind you, saying that, I think you'd rather do something which is more interesting. Okay, so well, Trump's true name is Trump. Trump. All right, okay, you're attempting to speak German in English. That makes sense.
His father was a Long Island Jew. Oh, wait a minute. His father died at Long Island Jewish Medical Center.
Well, didn't he inherit all his father's money
Yeah.
and businesses?
Yes.
Which is one of the reasons why most of them went under, because he didn't have a clue about business. And don't take this the wrong way, my American friends, but you've got a president for the second time who is a business person who knows nothing about business, but he's trying to run your country as a business. You'll see. Stargazer, good to see you. I do have a question for Andrea. Your knowledge on politics is really good. That's
Yes,
a compliment.
father was a German American businessman.
Hmm.
He was
But
raised
which part
in
of the Atlantic are you actually in, Andrea? This side or the other side? Curious. Sorry, I diverse. I didn't mean to speak over you, Mama Bear. Yeah, if you tell you what, next time I do a live, right? If you can't make it, will you send me the information, the Trump file? Okay, and I'll go through it, and hopefully we'll be able to sort it out in 5 minutes if I do it.
Hey,
yes, Andrea, I was talking to you.
How you doing, Stargazer?
Stargazer's up here as well in the chat. I was doing a question. No, the question I asked Andrew is, which part of the Atlantic are you on? The UK side or the American side? Because your knowledge of politics on both sides is very good. So it's a little bit confusing for me, because I did try to check, but it's not there on your YouTube file. You're hiding things from us. You don't have to answer. You're all right. It's just a backhanded compliment. Oh, right. Okay. That explains it. Okay. We can have a chat sometime, compare notes. Because I say your knowledge is quite good. And no, I wouldn't say that you were a Keir Starmer fan for some reason. I'm not. But there again, I never do trust the government. I grew up a long time ago, when I was first asked a stupid question. When you're 18 and you're eligible to vote, who would you vote for? And I went, Because I didn't see the point then, so I don't see the point now. I don't think I've ever voted. Don't remember voting. Because I still say I don't care what flavour the party's political is. They're all puppets. They're all being handled by somebody else. You know. Cheers, Stargazer. It's appreciated that you dropped in. You know. Oh, by the way, hit the like, as you say. Not that I care that much. So we are fast approaching the 1 hour and 45-minute mark. So we're getting close to the 2 hour maximum that I do. Plus, it's getting. I've got to go to work tomorrow, or be in work tomorrow. Now my brain has started to function. Bad weekend. Forgot to pick up my medication before I left home, and for 3 days I had no meds, so I was suffering dramatically from DTs because I didn't have the chemicals. But it takes a couple of days to get over the side effects, so I had to take yesterday and today off, and I will be going back in tomorrow because I'm feeling a lot better. So I'm looking forward to that meeting when I go back to work and they go, right, we're going to have to discuss why you were off. Okay. Again. My last question then. Oh, please don't make promises. There might be another one. My last question then. Please can we answer? I'm always interested. Please can we answer what? Or is that just me, Mama Bear? Oh, your last question. What was your last question? Oh, there we go. I missed it. My apologies. So who was the most influential US president and why? Oh, for me, I would say that it was JFK.
Yeah.
And I would also say that he was disposed of because he was threatening to release information to the public that certain people didn't want, and he wasn't a yes man.
Yeah.
Either.
Yeah.
He helped change America, and unfortunately, obviously, they found out that he was allergic to lead. But was it Oswald that actually pulled the trigger? You know what? Well, I don't think we'll ever know. But
you're right.
If I look at that and the reasoning behind it, or the logic behind it, I should say, and then I look at Charlie Kirk, Charles, and he was assassinated. You know,
I think that's a cover.
And I don't want anyone, because of their right to free speech, etc. I wouldn't want anyone to be killed. I don't think it's right in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah, if JFK had lived, yeah, well, they put a stop to it allegedly. And oh, hello, Bigfoot. He was unveiled because he wanted to end the Fed and CIA. You're referring to
JFK.
JFK, yeah. Okay, so no, if it was, but if Oswald was, he wasn't on his own. I agree totally.
Totally.
It's like exactly the same situation, in my humble opinion, given the evidence that I've seen. I don't think the gunman was alone in any way, shape, or form when they assassinated Charlie Kirk. However, the feds will not ever say that he was assassinated.
There's too much evidence has come out.
If they say that, then his wife can sue them.
Too much unanswered questions.
Sorry, Mama Bear?
Too many unanswered questions.
Yes. Yes. And when you look at some of the footage when it's been shown, and a sniper from the Marines turns around and says, he was shot from behind because the bullet entered the back of the head and came out where the neck is, right? He actually turned around and said it was a professional shot.
Where's
It was
the
a hitman.
autopsy?
Well, we're not seeing it, funny enough.
Why was the body moved before so quick?
Yep.
And per HIPAA laws here in the U.S., no surgeon can speak without release.
So, Dennis Bigfoot, I had to unsub and resub to get your notifications. Yeah, you probably will find that YouTube does that, especially if you don't drop in every now and again and showing their algorithms. That's happened to me too with a few channels that I've subbed to. I don't get notifications from them anymore, so I have to go in, unsub, resub, and then it allows me. I hate doing it, but just the way it is. And really, Dennis, you just popped up. Be careful.
Yeah.
Don't want any rumors going around. Bad enough with Bigfoot being around. I'm surprised the other one hasn't turned up, actually. Snowy, my mate. Caucasian Sasquatch. Another good channel. So I've got a few things which I want to do in the coming weeks and months. There's a channel which is changing direction, Impact Media. They've been doing a lot of work around the public reaction to being filmed in public and disseminating that to through YouTube and various others. They've decided to stop doing the First Amendment stuff and move into something else, but they haven't divulged what it is. So I'm hoping that when they come back and they start doing more shows again, or more recordings, whatever they do, I hope it's they don't lose the touch, because they are very good. But what I want to do is to utilize some of their stuff and to show it so that we can discuss it, because I still can't get my head round why in America people don't understand that there are 5 parts to the First Amendment.
Yeah.
And they believe that they have privacy in a public location. And it's their right under the First Amendment. I'm not saying they're thick in any way, shape or form. I would never, ever say that about people who don't know. But why the hell do they run up to a camera or walk half a mile to say, I don't want to be filmed?
Really?
I went out and I did an audit, folks. Well, I just happened to be at a police station, not for me, for somebody else. And I was parked in one of the spots which says police vehicles only. So I became a police vehicle and parked there because there was nowhere else to park. And I got my camera out and I was walking up and down the pathway, the pavement, sidewalk, wherever label you want to put on it. And I called it a pavement audit. And you know what? That's got nearly 100 views. Absolutely amazing. People will watch anything. But it was funny because being outside, and you know what? There was no interaction with anybody. That was so funny for me. Yes, Andrea. Yeah, they walk up in front of the camera and they say, "Don't film me." The best is that if you go to a protest and you're filming everything that's going on and you are actually independent, and they accuse you of being a fascist for filming them.
And
How dare you film me in public, etc.
Some places want to make it illegal for independent film.
Well, they can't make it illegal.
But they're going to try.
They could try, but they won't make it because they can't change the First Amendment.
No, but they're going to try.
It's a Karen illness, camera assault.
Love it.
How many times have you seen people, and I'm talking about in the First Amendment communities, right? You've seen a video where someone has tried to either take their camera equipment, right, or they touch the camera equipment, but they don't realise that it could be battery, right, and or theft. Yeah. But Andrea, I'm going to answer your question. I went to Cannock, and I turned up there, and the usual guy who covers BBA, who I know quite well, didn't even know I was turning up. He walked past me 4 or 5 times. Now, I'm stood there wearing a fleece with the Grim Reaper network on the front and on the back, and he still didn't see me. And he knows me.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
And then when he did see me, he went, "What the are you doing here?" So, yeah, I have been out, and I thought it was funny. And I still think it's funny.
I was modding in his channel, in BBA's channel, and I knew Grim was going to be there. Everybody, we have a Jitsi room.
Yeah.
And which is our own private server, and I was in Jitsi, and Grim had told all of us that he was going, all but BBA. And I'm in chat modding for BBA, and I seen Grim, and I told everybody in Jitsi, Grim's there, and I'm laughing in chat, and nobody knew what I was laughing about.
No.
And I see Grim, and I'm dying hysterically laughing on my computer, and finally Grim says something to him, and it was hilarious to watch the reaction to him.
I think I said, "Hey, BBA, get your ass over here. You've been wandering around enough." Something like that. Being polite as I am.
Funny.
He was set up without him knowing, and it worked a treat, because the idea was for me to go on to one of these protests, because I haven't been. I've talked a lot about it and the people's right to protest, and I went over there, and I actually parked just past where the opposition side were, the lefties, and I pulled the car up onto off the road onto a verge, basically piece of grass there. And at the end of it, I had this conversation with this copper, and I said to him, "I'm going to go back to my car now because everyone's buggered off anyway. Is there any chance you can escort me past these lefties without the handcuffs?" And he did. But I had respect for this guy, not so much because he was a copper, because of the work he did. He investigated heinous crimes, sex crimes, etc. And I asked him, "Have you ever investigated another officer?" And he said, "Yes. And I put officers behind bars." And so I've got to give that copper the ultimate in respect for what he did, and what he does. And then he comes out and he's there trying to be very peaceful, very polite, etc. unlike his inspector who was on duty. And I asked him 2 questions. 1, are you standing on your oath? And 2, do you know what your oath says? He's been a pillock. And for the record, okay, here we go, Bigfoot, Dennis. And for the record, I was only teasing you about an English comment yesterday. I rip on European folks a little, but I love you all. Dennis, you will never, ever be able to wind me up. A lot of people have tried, and every single one of them has failed. Because I'm a believer in free speech. Say what you like, I don't care. You can call me a twat, a bastard, a fat git, and all the rest of it. You know what? I don't care, because I am. So how can I be upset if someone tells the truth? Just ask Mama Bear. She knows what I'm like.
Yup. Certainly do.
And I'm like this in real life as well as on here. So although obviously I've got a persona of no name given, formerly known as Grim Reaper, it is just a persona. But there's a lot of me in that persona, and I will just call a spade if that's still politically correct. You know, I'll just say how it is. Some people like it, some people don't. And Bigfoot, I think you're a star because you had a go. You tried to tease me. Great. Yeah, go over to his channel. Thank you, Mama Bear, for putting his link in. He deserves a sub or 2.
Not a problem.
We got a few people here still watching. Right. Okay. So we started off with a little bit of music. And I need to change the settings. I need to go to another brand. Mama Bear, if you get dropped, I will let you straight back in, okay?
Okay.
Oh, I think you're still here. Yeah, she's still here. She's muted up. Okay, so.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Thank you. Looking for there's actually no, not that one. Okay, in honor of Mountain Girl.
Just remember these words. Full fucking woo. Yeah, you heard it right. Full fucking woo. Shout it out, day and night. Even when the chips are down, I'll walk through the hell with you. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna stand by you. We are a team. Team woo fucking woo. That's right, you heard me, and I'll say it again. Woo fucking woo. Ooh. Some try to tune it out, 'cause they don't wanna bother. But as our family grows bigger, it just gets even louder. Part of the team. Team woo fucking woo. I ain't scared, I ain't gonna run. I'll still be here when the day is done. Shout it from the rooftop, shout it out strong. If you're happy or mad, woo fucking woo, you can't go wrong. New Hampshire Mountain Girl wants to say. Woo fucking woo.
fucking woo. You heard? We are a team woo fucking woo. You heard? We are a team woo fucking woo. That's right, you heard me, and I'll say it again. Woo fucking woo. You heard? Woo fucking woo. Shout it out, day and night. Woo fucking woo. You heard? Shout it out, day and night. You heard?
And that was for Mountain Girl. I actually nicked that. As that payment for part of payment for what is owed for the slogan they use, "Woo fucking woo." That's mine. I copyrighted it, allegedly. Mama Bear. Normally, when we come to an end of the show, I ask my guests if they got any final words. I don't want to ask you that. Have you any parting words? Nope, she's still muted. We can carry on. AJM sub to you, Dennis, and I do remember the conversation, and I also remember what I said to you as well, and you haven't been a prat in here, so
Nah.
I appreciate that. Yeah, Mama Bear, have you got any parting words for our wonderful viewers and those in the chat?
Thank you, everybody, for joining today. It was good conversation. And remember, No Name Given is going to be moving to No Name Colorado. So remember, if you're running through Colorado, don't forget to stop to No Name Colorado and visit No Name Given. And thank you, everybody, for the prayers and support that I am getting from everybody. And remember, if I'm not able to give information, shoot Grim a message on any of his posts, and he will give you an update.
Yes, absolutely. Mama Bear and I have been in contact with each other away from YouTube, and believe it or not, I'm an avid supporter of her and everything which is going on, and I honestly do wish you literally all the luck in the world, and I really do hope that the therapy you're about to get works, gets rid of it, and you come out the other side smiling. And I would also like to just say that from the bottom of the dungeon, and you know where the dungeon is, right?
You're not kidding me.
Not yet. I've moved you up the list away from it all. Andrew, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for taking part. It's been fantastic. AJM, of course, and Bigfoot, and everybody else who's been in here with the comments or even just watching and hitting that like button. For those who came in late, you're going to see the video at the end. The same one that started it off. This is a Mickey take, believe it or not. Because all I ever hear when I go into chats or I watch YouTube is, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. So I thought I'd write a song about it. So I did. So that'll be playing this out. Like and subscribe, it's called. Yeah, listen, everyone, wherever you are, make sure that you stay safe and that you're blessed. And if all else fails, reach out to the Grim Reaper and I'll let you know when your time's up. Honestly. All right, guys, I'm going to end the show. Thank you so much for joining us. And I will be back as soon as I can. And if you like the show, my name is No Name Given. And if you didn't like it, well, I don't care what you call me then. See you later, guys. Take care.
Have a safe one,
Bye.
everybody.
In the digital realm where shadows reside, a channel unfolds with nowhere to hide. The Grim Reaper Network, a name whispered low. On YouTube's grand stage, a spectral show. You're scrolling through shorts or a long-form deep dive, watching the moments where the spirits revive. So hit that like button, don't you delay. For every dark chuckle, come what may. Subscribe to the channel, let the bell ring clear, and all videos click, banish all fear. From the realm of the living to the great beyond, your digital devotion, a lasting bond. From ancient folklore to modern day fright, each video a journey bathed in dim light. The Reaper's insights, profound and astute, on life and on death, a curious pursuit. Perhaps a tutorial on sight, wielding art, or interviews with phantoms playing their part. So hit that like button, don't you delay. For every dark chuckle, come what may. Subscribe to the channel, let the bell ring clear, and all videos click, banish all fear. From the realm of the living to the great beyond, your digital devotion, a lasting bond. The algorithms watch the data they crave, your engagement a signal, a wave. Each thumbs up you give, a spectral applause, encouraging content, defying all laws. So embrace the macabre with a ghoulish delight as you journey with death through the day and the night. So hit that like button, don't you delay. For every dark chuckle, come what may. Subscribe to the channel, let the bell ring clear, and all videos click, banish all fear. From the realm of the living to the great beyond, your digital devotion, a lasting bond. So keep watching on, with your screen glowing bright, on the Grim Reaper Network, day and through night. And remember, dear viewer, with a smile or a sigh, to hit that like button as the shadows